Hello everybody, my name is Nafka Welsi, and today I am here to talk about our topic, which is lack of life learning skills in schools. The title of today's topic is What's Really Necessary. The reason I named it this is because I'm here to talk about or explain and exaggerate what's really necessary for our kids to learn in schools, whether it's public or private. And from schools, I'm talking about K through 12, not, college life. And college you can still learn too, but it's probably better and more sensible if it's in K through 12 schooling. So, based on the title, I'm here to tell you guys that there is a lot of things that we go through in life that we should learn in school. There's a lot of things that, a lot of topics and a lot of issues that could be avoided if we were taught these at a younger age, if they were stressed to us in school, other than talking about very, very difficult mathematic problems. I have a thing against math. If you see me talk about math a lot, I have a thing against math. Mathematic problems that we won't even use, formulas, or scientific things that are good to know, don't get me wrong, but will they help us in life? Do we even remember half of these things when we step out of the classroom, or when we finish this topic, or when we finish this test? A lot of tests nowadays, we're just maintaining the knowledge just for tests, but we're not actually learning things that we should actually be learning about in school. First thing I think is really important is taxes. When you hit your adulthood and start buying houses, or not even buying houses, but having bills to pay, or just working in general, you can file for your taxes. There's taxes taken away from you. Yes, we do know that we have taxes taken away from us, but we should know the difference between Social Security tax, healthcare tax, different stuff like this. Taxes, one thing that I think we should learn about in school. There should be a course where we should just learn life skills. Apart from taxes, we have healthcare benefits, healthcare in general, how to get healthcare if needed. That should be a part of it as well. What else? Buying cars, buying houses, what home insurance taxes, what home insurance is, how much car insurance would be, just little details like this. For example, it's when I got older, like I'd say about a year ago, not even a year ago, a couple months ago, that I was learning that once you buy a car, that there's interest while paying the car, a brand new car. I also learned that that there's interest if you have a bank and credit card, and how do I say this? If you have money on your savings, that's what it is. If you have money on your savings and you're not a student, or you're above 24, I'm not sure of the specific guidelines, but I learned that they do take an amount of interest off of your savings account. Things like this, I feel like our kids should know so they could have a better future. A lot of things, like I said, could be avoided. Early debt for children, especially those in college, could be avoided. Teach us how to manage our time, and credit cards and banking accounts are really important. To know the difference between a debit and a credit. Some of us don't know it. There's a lot of things that we think our children know that they really don't. As parents as well, it's important to stress that to our youth and our kids, to make sure that they have an open eye as to what they're about to see in this real world. You see, so yeah, a lot of that I think is important for us to know, because like I said, we could avoid many things in our life. Luckily for me, I like learning about things in advance. I like, knowing a lot of things beforehand before I touch my feet into them. You feel me? So, that's a good thing as well. When we learn, there's a lot of mistakes avoided in our life, and it's really, really good for us. That's why a lot of children are scared of adulthood. They don't know what to expect. They don't know how to tackle what's coming to them, and this is a really good way to attack that fear. Have our children know that they're ready for college. When they go off to college, that they don't have to worry about this or that, or they'll know how to attack the obstacles coming to them. So like I said, I think at least starting, this is just an opinionated thing, at least starting in like middle school, where we really start to mature, 8th grade going into high school, teaching our kids, having these specific courses. We have courses like, for example, success classes, where they just teach us they just teach us. It's like a kind of a free period where we learn some things out there, but not really what we need to know. Amongst studying for all these math classes and science classes and social studies and stuff like that, we should also have our piece where we're learning about what's ahead of us. Because like I always say, half of these things that we're learning in school, we do not apply them to our life. It depends on where you're going, what different type of field that you're going into. But yes, that is my opinion. But yes, we should have these little classes where we can talk to our teenagers, you know, not kids, teenagers that are upcoming in life and that really don't know certain amount of things and how to deal with them. You know, we're not trying to rush life, like put a lot of things on their shoulders at once, but just a touch into the waters and knowledge would be really great for our kids. So that is our topic today, or my topic to you guys, about life skills that should be taught in school that aren't, and that we should start incorporating into our kids' life. Okay, thank you for listening today, and I hope you enjoy this speech. Bye bye.